Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to install the new King's drawers, the modular drawers. There's nothing wrong with the drawers that I have in the car at the moment. I just want to try out these new drawers and then give these ones to a mate if everything goes to plan. I've chosen to go through the kitchen slide out drawer and then the deeper drawers as well, just so I can pack a bit more stuff in. I've heard mixed reviews, but I want to find out for myself and then give an honest review and an in-depth build. Alright, let's get started. Alright, now that we've got everything unboxed, just going to go around and just double check, see if there's any damage with anything, and then just address it as it is. Like I said, I've heard mixed reviews about these bending and bowing and stretching, but I'm sitting on it, feels pretty solid, so we're just going to go around, just double check everything, and then get the tops off and then join them together. Well, here we go, here's a good example. It looks like this has been slightly damaged, maybe just during the packing, but yeah, slight damage to the underside. I don't think it's going to be much of a problem, but yeah, we'll keep going. Alright, so we've just come across this one. This may cause another bit of a drama, but you can see how it's flared and bent up on the sides here. Yeah. We'll see what we can do with that. Might have to bend it back in shape, but yeah, that's not great. Taking my time. Okay, now that we've got all the screws out, we're going to take off all of the tops, carefully chuck them off to the side, and there we go. It looks like it's got the mounting gear on the inside of it. And like so. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, these things look like it might be damaged a little more than I initially thought. Like just up through here, and even on the both sides of that slide out, it looks pretty buggered. So I'm having trouble pulling out the drawer itself. Like it is just absolutely stuck. So it's completely unlocked, and it just doesn't want to move. So yeah, that's not good.
Definitely. See, I do apologize for the inconvenience, but yeah, if you can bring them onto the store, have a word with some salesperson or the manager over there, we're more than happy to help you out.
Excellent. All right, no worries. I'll do that then. I'll just chuck him in the car and head down. The drawer itself is completely cooked. Here you go. Just along here, that's all pulled up, and then if I just come down to here, it's the exact same, so it's pretty annoying, but yeah, so I just spoke to them and they're going to let me come in, so I just physically can't pull it up, so yeah, it's pretty damaged, unfortunately. Alrighty, so we are off, heading into Kilburn Supercentre. They're pretty good there. It'll be, oh geez, maybe a 40-ish minute drive, so a bit of a shame that I have to, but anyway, that's fine. It is what it is. Ideally, they'll give me a 1-for-1 swap, but if not, I don't know what we'll do. So, in a cruel twist of fate, it looks like I've done the same thing. Brand new ones, they're exactly the same. Anyway, we'll see what they can do. Okay, after 3 tries, we have the drawers, and I've double checked them, and they are perfect. So, back home we go, and then we'll get them put in. I don't know if we're going to get them all done today, but we'll do our very best anyway. And then, yeah, And we're back. All right, so we're gonna open him up, get him out of the car, get it all put back together. The ground. And that locks in to there, and simply just straight out since I just need access to removing it. Remove it from the backside. Oh. There we go. And now we get on. Make sure you do. Okay, so now the important part. Oh yeah. Okay, so day 2. The plan of attack this afternoon is to get as much of this wing kit as possible. And then maybe flatten this section here out. So that's one down. We're going to do the other one now. That nice recess. I'll show you that in a second. So nice clean holes. There we go. So that's probably going to do me for the day. There's not much else I can do. It's getting pretty dark. So I guess we'll have to move on to day 3. Okay, so we're back. It's the beginning of day 3, so I've got a short window before I have to go back to work for tonight. As you can see, it's starting to storm up in the back there, so won't be long until this whole area is cloudy. So today's focus is just get both the wings done, but also need to put in the L brackets for the side of the wing, so that's going to be the main focus today. I need to have this whole project going and finished by the weekend because I'm going away camping, so might be able to chuck that in the video as well. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I've just mounted this one here, just loosely. So, something to consider. Make sure you mount the brackets first, then build the template. I've got it to a point where I'm pretty happy with it. I've lost a little bit of room on the side, however, it meets the tray. So I'm fairly happy with that, and I'm going to leave it like so. And then, we now need to make the front. Oh, perfect, look at that. Alright, sweet. So my base is done. And essentially, you're left with a nice base. Alright, let's go chuck him in the car. Alright, that's probably going to do him. Now I need to get ready to mark up the next set of wings to go up through there, so I'm going to build a template. Alright, off we go. Successfully put the wing on, so as you can see, this comes up. I can access all my cabling. change wires, and blow them down. Alright, day 5. The main parts of the build itself are pretty much done. There's only a few accessory stuff like wiring up some 12 volt stuff, and then just get rid of all the crap in the back here. Just give it a vacuum and just blow it out. And then, yeah. Okay, so we've successfully ran all the cable along, conduited everything, cable management, so it tucks up there nice and clean, and we can further tuck it up as well. Just on the little side here, it's got a little clip we can let that block on, and we should get power. Outstanding. Alright, sweet, so that's what we're looking for. Okay, so I think we're going to call it there. So we're going to make a part 2, and that's going to focus on the camp trip we take up into the hills into a camp spot called Rocky Paddock. It's in the middle of winter, and it's an absolute doozy of a trip, so make sure you're looking out for that video. It's been an interesting build, and I've highlighted some of the weak points of these drawers. I definitely recommend getting the drawers if you are looking to change, but be aware you will need to reinforce the bracing on the bottom of the drawers, or just cop it as it is. Alright, thanks very much for coming along for this build, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks guys.